All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Rob here at Smirking Gun Reviews, back to talk more about Doctor Who Season 8. We are doing Episode 3. It is Robot from Sherwood. So, full spoilers if you haven't seen this episode. That was a lot of fun. I was a little concerned at the beginning when Clara went a little Disney princess for my taste, but then I had to remember something. Okay, she's clearly always wanted to meet Robin Hood, and she's starstruck, and she's like, and so I got a little annoyed, and then I remembered. So here I am, like, I'm going to, before anybody cuts my head off for saying, oh my god, I was starstruck. I went to my first con recently, and I could barely talk to one of my personal heroes. Brad Jones was at the Channel Awesome booth. He's a YouTuber, and I could barely talk to him. So I decided to put myself in check after kind of judging too quickly Clara's reaction to Robin Hood. Because Robin Hood's a legend. Brad Jones is just a YouTuber, and I couldn't handle that. So immediately I went, okay, I'm over myself. This is all fine, because we all get starstruck. And it did really help to have the Doctor just be completely against all of this. He's not real, you know, and trying to come up with ideas of how it's not real, and just constantly throughout the entire episode testing things and asking for blood and all this stuff just to prove that it's not real, that this can't be. And it's not that it's like, because he doesn't believe in this kind of thing, and heroes and things like that, while she's still, you know, this optimistic person who sees that, you know, even if it's not all real, she, you know, I don't know, hopeful that some of it maybe is. And it's just kind of, it's interesting throughout this episode how he starts to change his mind on things. And through great, what he hates, banter between these two guys. And I really thought I was going to be watching, I don't know, something CW level. Whenever you get to this kind of stuff where you're actually interacting with historical people, like on DC's Legends of Tomorrow. And I know, don't anybody kill me for mentioning like the two in the same sentence, but that's what I'm used to time travel shows like right now, when they go to different places. That's what my brain goes to. I'm happier with this. Is, you know, far superior, okay? So but I really loved how they handled the setting. And am I crazy, or did they film Game of Thrones here? Because that one, they kept going back to that shot of the crowd in those like kind of places where like the little bridge, the ramparts or whatever. Those looked like the same places at Winterfell. I don't know if they filmed in the same place, but it'd be really interesting to find that out. If anybody out there knows, I don't know why. I just want to know if that was Winterfell. Both the actors that play Robin Hood and the sheriff were both really well cast, and they fit, you know, the legends that we know. Knowing that you're only going to have this for like one episode, it's nice that somebody took the care to find people that could do it and make you believe it. Also, the archery thing was fucking brilliant. That was amazing. I just love it. He just goes out there and shows all of them up, and then, you know, banks the arrow off the armor, and it's just something about the way, I mean, I probably would not have liked this episode so much if it wasn't for how he was being towards the whole situation. Like, he's just not having it. And I love that. I love that, because that's how I am. Where it's like, I think about going to like medieval times or something like that, where people dress up and they go around a medieval place, and that's fine if you like it. But I could never I would be so annoyed by the whole thing. And so I relate to this kind of like, none of this is real, none of this is happening kind of attitude. So, but it's also just as nice as when he realizes that while there is all of a sudden a robot plot that the sheriff is working on, with a spaceship and to take London and everything. So all of a sudden, you know, he feels like he's proven right, that this is all a lie. When he finds out later that it's just the sheriff that's doing this shit. And he's the one trying to change the, you know, alter the timeline and stuff. And that Robin Hood is actually just this guy out there that was doing what he was doing and all that. And faced with that reality, you know, I love how it ends. I also love them when they're chained up and Clara just, she, you know, like she's not the damsel in distress. She's just gonna go, well, let them fight and get up and go and find out what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice that we don't have characters just freaking out in situations like, how do we get ourselves into these things? I don't know how we're gonna get ourselves out. And they just do it. They just make a smart choice and go, Claire's just gonna go and take care of it. And it's just, I'm only 3 episodes in, and I completely trust what's going on around me. Like, I completely feel like okay about every single episode I'm going to watch. For some reason, I'm already that confident. And I know not everything can be a home run, but I'm just having a blast. And even though I don't really have that much more to say about this, I don't think you always have to, right? I mean, I could walk you guys down every scene and every little thing, but most of you know, all right, you know these episodes backwards and forwards. And this is just kind of like watching a newbie, you know, learn the ways of the Doctor Who TARDIS universe. And so far, like, I can't believe that, I mean, there's no way that I'm not going back and watching Tennant's and Smith's runs after this. There's just no fucking way that I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to really enjoy Capaldi's run while I have it, though, because I think if I had started anywhere else, I don't think I would have liked it as much. And that is a tribute and a big compliment to Peter Capaldi, because I've been on the fence on this show for a long time, and all it took was one good actor to really bring me in. Not to say that Tennant and Smith aren't going to be great as well. And also, I think Clara is a perfect companion to start with. And then it'll be cool because when I go back and rewatch it, Clara will be where I end with, where it bleeds into what I'll remember from watching this. So, anything else to say about this? I thought the robots looked pretty cool. I thought the way they took people out was pretty cool. But I gotta call bullshit. Okay, I gotta call one thing of bullshit, and it's just, you know, you gotta take your brain off, right? But on a show that's like this smart, and even though it looked cool, it's a cool idea, but them being able to get the golden arrow to hit the fucking spaceship, come on. That was pushing it. That was pushing it. I know I'm supposed to just go, oh, it's just fun. This is just a fun episode. But come on. Come on. No, they're not that good. 2 humans and a doctor still aren't, you know, a high-class archer, a basically omnipotent doctor, and a school teacher. It's still not going to happen. It's just not going to. And gold's heavy. Gold's heavy. So I had to call bullshit on that. But at the same time, it's like, whatever. Like, who cares in the end? But still, just that little part gnaws at you a little bit too much. So anyway, that's all I really had to say about it. Just that keep it going. I saw the next trailer where it's like a scary one, it looks like. I'm hard to scare, or at least be tensed about. Like, that's basically what I'm hoping for, is for it to make me engaged and kind of on the edge of my seat a little bit. And so I'm really looking forward to that. But that won't be for maybe another day or so. So I hope in the meantime that you liked this review. So if you do, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Remember, you can reach me on Twitter at Yesh8. That is YESSHH8. And otherwise, this is Rob at Smirking Gun Review saying have a great rest of your Sunday, and we will see you on the next video.